Repurpose old jars to make a charming light display. Choose removable stickers in the shape you want for the openings of your jar lights and place them around the jar. With a gloved hand holding the jar from the inside, spray a thin coat of paint around the outside of the jar's bottoms and sides. Let dry completely. Carefully remove the stickers to reveal the jar's openings. To hang your lights, you'll make a simple sling out of a single length of twine, rope, or cording. You'll need between 6 and 7 feet, depending on the height of your jars and how low or high you want them to hang. Tie the ends together and create a small loop on the tied end that crosses over itself and sits inside the larger loop of the string. Place a little hot glue in the center of the bottom of your jar and place it over the crossed string. Lift the top of the larger loop and bring it over and through the top of the smaller loop, pulling it through. You should now have a length of cord at the top and 2 smaller loops on either side of the jar. Bring the top of the string over everything and place it on the bottom. Place your fingers through the side loops that are close to your jar and grab the larger loop pulling upward. Place a battery-operated votive in the jar and hang from a hook or knob.
Don't throw away your glass jars when you are done using them. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna clean them out really well. For some of the labels, we're trying to remove the labels as well. You want the glass to be completely clear. So what you need for the next step is black paint markers. And I used 2 different sizes. So a thinner paint marker and a thicker paint marker. And you are going to create a winter scene. And once you get the jar done and it's how you like it, all you have to do is put in a flameless tea light.
You're not going to believe what I did with mini lights and a hula hoop. I spray painted one side of the hula hoop green, I let it dry, flipped it over, and spray painted the other side. Once dry, I used a green zip tie to attach faux vine greenery to the hula hoop. Next, I tied jute around the hula hoop and strung it across the hoop to the other side. I wrapped it around a couple of times and then strung it back and tied it where I started. I did this 3 more times, evenly dividing the sections of where I tied the jute and crossing at the same spot in the center. With each of the long ends, I tied them to either side of the ring of the mason jar. Next, I glued jute weaving around the battery pack of mini string lights, wrapped the lights around, and then I stuffed it in each mason jar. I attached the mason jars to the ring and hung it all up.
Headed to my fridge and emptied out a pickle jar. I cleaned it really well and removed the label. I'm going to be using this thick jute twine that you can pick up at the dollar store. Hot glue works beautifully to adhere the twine to the jar. Now that all 6 pieces are in place, I want to cover the tops of the twine and the jar rim. Next, I want to add some of the twine around the jar. I'm going to remove all of the insides, including the glass. Next, I'm going to paint the frames. While the frames are drying, I want to paint some wood pieces that I picked up. These are a little thin, so I'm going to use some wood glue to adhere 2 together. To make the slats in my lantern, I'm going to use these little wood stir sticks. With a coat of paint on all the pieces, it's time to start putting them together. Now that the frames are together, I want to start adding the stir sticks. I want to add a small rope handle. I have a little piece of copper pipe that's going to work perfectly with some thick rope to do that.
Stretch out a balloon and then blow it up. Now take a torn piece of tissue paper and get it wet with some water. Gently lay it against the side of the blown up balloon and smooth it out. Continue layering pieces until the entire surface is covered. Then let it sit until it is completely dry. In a small bowl, mix together some regular glue and water, about half and half, to create a thin glue mixture. Generously brush the glue mixture onto the outside of the tissue paper covered balloon. Then press an additional layer of tissue paper pieces to the outside of the balloon. Pick up some gold and silver paper feathers at your local dollar store. Apply some glue mixture to the back of each feather and press it onto the outside of the balloon. Then place more layers of tissue paper pieces on top of the feathers and adhere with more of the glue mixture. Now the most fun part. Once the glue is completely dry, gently pop the balloon with a pin. Turn on a battery-operated faux pillar candle and place it inside your tissue paper lantern.
Quick trip to my local Dollarama, separate the layers, Cut the napkin so that you have enough to cover the body of the jar. Now I'm using some clear glue mixed with a tiny amount of water, painted onto the side of the glass jar. Then lay down the paper nap, and then using a piece of scrunched up plastic wrap, use that to pat down the napkin and eliminate any wrinkles that way. Draw around the lid because that will be the right size, and cut out the piece of napkin, stick it to the bottom of the jar in the same way. Using the same process, cut out a circle for the top and a little strip for the edge and stick it in place. When it was dry, I decided to give it 2 coats of a gloss varnish. I have taken a battery operated puck light and stuck it into the lid of the glass jar.
You'll need some empty, used cans. Now that we have the water and ice inside of them, we're gonna go ahead and place them into the freezer until they're frozen solid.
And next we're gonna pick a design, and then you can just start tapping what you want your design to be. So the first thing I have here is a punch and a hammer. You could also use a nail, but you're just gonna basically give it a little tap to create an indent. So for this next step, I'll be using a drill. Now I just place the drill into the cans, and I will continue doing this to all of the holes. Now the cans are empty, the ice is out, and take them outside and spray paint them. Now that the paint's dry, I'm going to focus on the center part of the heart.
Head to your local salvage, vintage, or thrift store and pick up some white glass globes and thoroughly clean the outside. Crack open a bottle of decoupage glue and thickly brush the glue all over the glass globe. Hold the glass globe over a large bowl and sprinkle ground glass glitter over the entire globe. Gently press and pat the glass glitter onto the decoupage globe and then shake off the excess into the bowl. You will want to spray the globe with a clear spray adhesive. Take a string of twinkle lights and stuff them inside the glass globe.
Save your pickle jars, especially the large ones. They can make beautiful seasonal decor. Put it in a bath of warm, soapy water. Make sure you get that pickle odor out of there. Take that label right off. Start by grabbing a roll of contact paper. Cut out a little star shape, and I'm just gonna trace it onto the contact paper. And I'm gonna cut out about a dozen stars in different sizes. Peel the back off and place them all around your pickle jar. Once all the stars are placed, it's time to paint this. We are going to use a frosted glass spray paint. So once you've got 2 coats on there, grab a tweezer and we're gonna pull off those stars right away. I'm gonna use some rope from the dollar store and a Christmas sprig with some red berries and some green leaves. Once all the embellishments are on, I'm gonna use a battery-powered tea light to drop on the inside.
So we're going to flip this over and use a can opener to take off the bottom. This is going to allow you to get the ice lantern out nice and easy later on. So grab a few rocks and fill up the smaller can. We're going to place the little can inside the big can and fill it up with water. The goal here is for the water to go around the sides and the bottom. Once we have just the right amount of rocks so that the can floats, grab some painter's tape or some masking tape, and we are going to secure the small can to the large can. So once everything is secure, grab some Christmassy or winter floral pieces. So I'm just going to cut off some stems. You're just going to start sticking those floral pieces into the can. It is time to freeze this. When it is frozen, pull it out and head over to a sink. You can pop that bottom cover off, pull the tape off, and then I'm just running some warm water over the can. It's going to melt the ice just enough to pop this out. Remove those rocks from the middle and then fill that middle can with warm water, and that will slide right out.
I sourced a couple things from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to be using the Rust-Oleum milk paint. We are going to add our hot glue, put it into the corner. So we're going to do this in all 4 corners. So once that kind of sets, we're going to flip it over and do the other side. We are going to be taking our smaller pieces and we're going to be creating an X shape. And then I'm going to come in with my hot glue gun. We are going to glue these together, painting it the same color as we did the other pieces. We are going to hot glue. All right, so we're going to let this dry here for a moment. And that's where this comes into place. Just need this piece. We're going to clip off this piece. We're going to paint it. So now that this is all all glued and dried. I'm gonna take a little bit of hot glue and I'm gonna put it in the hole now that we've attached the tumbling tower pieces, so I can go over the edges.
Start by mixing together 1 cup of Epsom salt plus 1 tablespoon of clear or white glitter. Apply a thin layer of Mod Podge onto each glass vase and then sprinkle some of the fake snow on top. Continue this process around each vase. Showcase this adorable display with some battery-operated tea light candles and some string lights